everyone, Zane the Penmeister here. Welcome back to another episode of Flight into Fiorenore. Today with me, as always, are some of our wonderful Dice Goblins and Gremlins. Would you like to say hello, everyone?
Hello.
Well, hello there from behind the screen. Wait, that's the wrong show. Shit!
It's always okay to open up a mysterious tomb. Don't listen to those people saying to put it back. Open it up. See what's inside. You might find something interesting. Also, if you find a weird wooden green mask underwater, don't be afraid to put it on, but only put it on during night. That's how you get the special powers.
The first half of Invader's sentence is brought to you by the British Museum.
And this episode is brought to you by Bob Ross's abortion sauce. You make the babies, we make the sauce.
It's getting
The
cut.
Bob Ross would never do that.
And now it's not getting cut because that was a good reaction.
It was never getting cut in the first place. We all know that.
Nah.
Amber, that was such a genuine reaction.
That's going in a certain subcategory in the Discord. Oh yeah,
Yes,
speaking
please
of
join.
Please join our Discord. Come talk to us. We like
Come
people.
give Invader your bones.
it should
Yes.
be the second link in the description.
The first link is to our paper not view.
No, it's actually, I think, to our Spotify for those who want to listen and not watch.
So
I believe
yeah.
that's correct.
our paper not view.
He's got a point.
That was really good. That took me a second. That was good.
Oh yeah, and I've also started streaming the Tuesday night game on Kick as well.
Nice. Yeah, no, a lot of us have been busy with other projects.
Speaking of which, Amber, do you wish to promote?
Actually, yes. So I just launched a new actual play podcast, Delta Green, called Crisis Level Green. Come check it out. It's super fun. Uh Episodes are not terribly long, less than an hour, so nice and easy for your ride to work.
All right, Cameron, take us
Oh,
away
no.
into a world of wonder.
So, many moons ago, when we last entered the world of Fiorenore, our group of tabaxi adventurers had made themselves a friend and an enemy. A friend in name of the young Sister Electra, a young follower of Lathander, who needed to escape the city of Fiorenore from the clutches of the city's the city's protector, Frederick Coron. The party successfully rescued Sister Electra and got her out of the city and out of harm's way, and have decided, in order to get out of harm's way themselves, to take a job with the Longshifter Company. You are part of a caravan that is traveling through north along the road towards the city of Urbano on the Lemillian Peninsula. The journey is expected to take a week, which, for the sake of brevity, would be 7 days. And you will be paid handsomely for protecting the caravan. It is now 4 days since you departed Fiorenore. The journey has been slow but steady. The ancient road that you're traveling on has been once made of layered stone, but soon starts to give way to dirt. Because even in medieval fantasy, potholes are a thing. And it just so happens, yes. And it just so happens that unfortunately, as you are approaching a nearby town, your stopping point of the halfway journey, whoa! One of the caravans, one of the carriages in the caravan takes a really nasty pothole, and lo and behold, the wheel has been sheared clean off. Luckily, you are not far from the town, and so, with a slight delay, you arrive in the small farming town of Fiume di Lana. The area around you. High mountains rise on either side of this valley, followed by dense vegetation, a thick forest that lines both sides of the mountain ranges. Farms dot along the lip of the valley, I believe it's called, the central point, where a fast-flowing river runs with clear water. It is a picturesque little village in the middle of nowhere. The mountain air is crisp, a little bit chilly despite the spring nature. The houses themselves are made of a beigey tan stone, like a sandstone, if you will, and then bright red terracotta roofs. The walls are a slightly different color. They are a grey stone, most likely a bit stronger than that of sandstone, but are in desperate need of maintenance. Thick vines grow along them. Indeed, quite a few of the town's outer buildings also have vines growing on them. Your caravan enters the plaza in Woolwell, as it is called, the central point of Fiume di Lana, and arrives outside the coaching inn, which is literally just called the coaching inn. The head of the caravan, a Goliath individual by the name of Denell, steps out and gathers you guys as part of the guards and says, "Well, the good news is we can get the wheel fixed. We know some people here. The bad news is that we're gonna be stuck here for at least a day. Good news is you'll get compensated for it. As you're working for long shifter, you get free rooms at the coaching inn." But unfortunately, until we get this road fixed, well, until we get this wheel fixed, we ain't moving anyway. So do whatever you want for the time being.
Well, I ain't one to say no to a free bed.
All right.
All right. Suppose we can go get to the rink then, eh?
I suppose so.
Sounds absolutely lovely.
As you approach so there is the stable section of the coaching inn, which is where you guys would have stopped to be told this. And then there is the actual inn section. As you approach this, the entrance, you can see that there are a few people standing outside looking in through the large set of double doors. And you can hear a loud, raucous noise coming from inside.
Ooh, sounds like a good old-fashioned bar brawl.
I'd like to try to peek over people's heads just to see if I can see what's going on.
Yeah. Go ahead and give us a perception check.
22?
Okay. You take a peek over. You find like a crate an empty crate, and stand on that and peek over, and you can see into the tavern itself. There appears to be a large crowd of people inside. There is also a noticeable amount of what appear to be local guard inside the tavern, inside the inn. When I say noticeable, this town doesn't have the highest population in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The town probably has about less than 1,000 people living in it. But there's maybe like 5 guards standing there, facing toward the crowd, and they are not looking happy to be there.
Are they like next to somebody or in front of somebody? Like sitting down or anything?
They are standing in front of someone by the looks of it. But you can't quite see who they're standing in front of.
What's going on? What's going on down here? I'm just gonna ask someone random.
You ask them, and you ask this one farmer, and he kind of turns around and goes, "We're trying to we're trying to figure out what the guard's doing. Something's been happening to the local sheep, and nothing's been done about it."
Is that the guy your mayor then? The ones the guards are in front of?
No, we're not going. He's with the textile merchant Sumaya in his fancy house. This is the captain of the guard. At this point, all of you hear over the roar of people shouting, "Shut the fuck up!" And the crowd just goes quiet. You see now, standing on the table behind the guards, is a dwarven fellow. Wearing similar armor to the guards, but you notice has a bright blue sash that goes across their breastplate. They have gray hair and a gray beard with some elements of a dull brown left in it still. And they look across, and they appear to almost be frothing at the mouth. We have heard your complaints, for fuck's sake. We are working on it. The Lord Mayor has assured me that we will be doing our best to look into this. We have sent word to Fiorenore and to Abano that we are looking for people to come take care of the situation. They will be paid handsomely if they can solve this.
How handsome we talking? Like we talking bodybuilder handsome? Or your mom said you look handsome in that suit kind of handsome?
As you say that, a few of the crowd kind of just gently step aside and look at you confused, because you are a newcomer. And this dwarven fellow goes, we are offering a fee, regardless of guild membership or not. A payment fee, that is, so you would get paid. And you see a few people kind of go, oh, that makes more sense. Of 200 gold pieces each.
Now that sounds like a pretty penny. Anyone worth their salt would take that job.
So you're not going to do it, Sonny?
Screw you. I think we'll take that job.
Few people kind of look at you and look back at the dwarf. And he just kind of goes, if you want it, you can come chat with me. If anyone else has any issues, you can ask me later. But for now, I ask this respectfully of you. Fuck off. Few of the villagers kind of like, fine. And rummage away, and a few of them go back to whatever it was they're doing before this riled up crowd arrived.
This flash mob.
Yeah, let's go with that word. Kind of sits down. The dwarf sits down at the table that he stood up on, and the guards kind of sit with him. You see they're angling their chairs now to get ready to stand up again if anything should happen. But everybody seems to have settled down. And he looks to you and motions for you to come join him.
Sunny walks right towards him and just flops her ass right down.
I'd pull up a chair.
Looks to all of you. So, Well, I suppose some proper introductions are in order. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bertrand Blessedham. I am the local captain of the guard here in this village in Fiume. Apologies. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Tabitha Softpaws. Pleasure to meet you.
Takes your hand if you were offering it and shakes it. I apologize for my crassness towards the villagers. I love them, but sometimes they can be a bit much.
Man, sometimes you just gotta tell people to shut the fuck up when they don't know how to shut the fuck up.
I'm guessing it's like you're trying to hurt cats with them.
I suppose. And he kind of sheepishly looks around the fact that he is currently with some tabaxi. It is a
Taxis,
yeah. He just can't tell if he's allowed to laugh or not.
you can laugh. You can laugh if you want. I think I just seem so fucking constipated with it.
I've just had a rough time. So, you are interested in the job, I'm assuming.
If the coin's good, good. The kitties come.
That did not sound right coming out of your mouth, Sonny.
To each their own. Well, here's the problem. Here's the situation. The local towns, this town's primary income is wool. It's one of the largest sheep towns south of Urbana. Recently, there have been a series of attacks against the sheep. Several have been killed, and we don't know what's doing it. The locals are getting a little bit upset, naturally, because they kind of don't like the fact their produce is being killed. We suspect that it might be a giant wolf. If you're willing to investigate, we are more than happy to pay you for your services so that we can have a return to normalcy.
Right. Where was the last attack at? Can you take us there?
Unfortunately, I actually do have business to attend to here. But the last attack, so there have been 7 attacks. And the last one was at Longstaff's farm. And he puts his fingers into his hand, whistles. Longstaff! We've got people that you might want to have a chat with. This young, sort of like mid-30s young farmer comes up and you can see human male individual kind of gives you all a sheepish smile, if you'll pardon the pun. And he goes, hi. Are you going to be taking the You're going to be taking the contract then?
That's the plan.
Awesome. Excellent. He if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask.
Take us for where the last attack was. See if we can find anything there.
Yeah. It was at my farm. I can take you there. That's no problem.
Right. Well, no time like the present. He's gonna stand up and look at the other two. Ready?
Let's go wolf hunting, y'all.
Lead the way.
So, he guides you towards he takes you out the town, and he takes you out the roads towards where his home is. The city, he takes you to one of the, as he leads you out, he kind of explains the situation. Few of the farms have been attacked. 7 farms have been attacked since. He says, "Yeah, there was a storm last week, and since that storm, we've just been attacked. You know, something's been attacking the sheep." And we don't know what it is. We just know it keeps going for our sheep. You know?
Hey.
Lord Mayor's been...
What's going on?
Sorry?
We'll figure out what's going on.
I'm sure you will. Just hope the Lord Mayor's not going to take forever with this. He likes to drag his feet, he does.
So like any politician, then.
I suppose. And he just kind of shuts up for a bit.
Are y'all thinking direwolves or direwolves? No, this is not the reason for direwolves. It's a large wolves, though. All right, are y'all thinking maybe direwolves? A druid, maybe? They did say large wolf. Supposedly.
That's what we're thinking. I mean, we don't know. Like I said, it only started a week ago.
Right.
Can I roll investigation to see if there's like any like lasting tracks or anything of the sort?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Oh shit, we're there. I thought we were still on the way there.
Well, you're still on the way there, but I'm assuming you're like looking in the ground.
Shit, why did I
For
still have it on? Why did I still have it on that setting? Hold on, I need to turn that off.
Right. Let's try this again when it's not set to advantage.
Are we in grasslands at the moment?
I know nothing.
yes.
All right. Can I do a nature check to see if I spotted any tracks at all?
Yep.
And since it's in grasslands, I get advantage.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
17.
Okay. You so uh brain, work with me.
Brain do
Which
brain
one?
things.
So Tabitha,
Yes.
um as you're looking, there is a flock of sheep in one of the fields, and you just hear "Meh," and there is a tiny baby lamb just looking at you.
Oh.
Meh.
I honestly thought you were gonna say you look at this baby lamb and you think it's the one that did it all.
I'm not using. Um, but it is the most adorable little thing, and you are so distracted by it, you completely forget what you were looking for. As for Whiskers, you take a look around immediately, and you can't really. You imagine the best place to look would probably be closer to the tree line. Uh, as for you, Perseus, um, this could be direwolf country. Certainly looks like it.
Right. Right, yeah,
Um,
this is looking out like direwolf country.
but it could also just be any wolf country.
Hey. But I
At
do
least you're not.
remember them saying large wolves, so
Yeah.
I know it wasn't
Um,
winter wolves, we're too far south.
you guys get about 60 feet before you realize you're missing someone.
Just
As Tabitha, you just have this little lamb looking at you. And
Oh
it,
no, by now
like,
she's cuddling the thing.
yeah, it is happily headbutting you softly.
hey, Tabitha, we got a job today. It's off your
Oh, but it's so cute.
I'll make lamb chops
Me,
out of it if you don't hurry up. Come on.
She just glares at you, gives it one last cuddle before following.
I'm gonna just while she's walking up to us, I'm gonna ask the farmer discreetly. Do you know whose lamb that's at?
that's one of mine.
How much?
Oh, I don't, they're not, I don't sell, I don't do sheep for meat.
I was
I'm a
fucking with
chef.
her. I was fucking with her. Just might wanna She might want to bring it along, so I'm asking how much would it be to purchase it off of you.
It's too young to sell anyway. You probably would want to wait like a year or two.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is after this job, we take it non-legally. Got it.
I'll just look at Sunny in a way that kind of looks like, yeah, we're taking this baby lamb with us when we leave.
Every single game, woman, you
You
end up
I'm
adopting
in the game,
something.
but you
me.
get to the car.
Uh,
Hold on, guys. No, do it in the car, Mom. I'll do it outside. Sorry about that.
it's okay. Um, Eventually, you approach a turn in the road, and you see this long birch tree stretching up. The birch tree, unfortunately, is no longer alive. It doesn't have any branches on it. But you do see that there is a sign hanging that has been put up, and in common it says Longstaff Shepherd Farm. He opens up the gate and lets you in, closes it behind you, and guides you up the small pathway um, a towards a typical shepherd's house and barn. The house is single story, probably no more than 2 rooms. There's smoke rising from the chimney. There's a couple of smaller 1-room buildings dotted around. You imagine helpers to the farm. And you do see there is a giant pen, a giant barn pen, as it were, that's been set aside. And Longstaff points and says, "Oh, where my sheep went missing. I had 8 sheep attacked last night."
I'm gonna hop the fence and try to see if I can perceive anything, out of place or any tracks.
Okay, you hop the fence. Go ahead and give us a roll.
That's another 17.
Another 17. Okay, 1 second. I need my notes. Actually, I can look this up here.
I have rolled on both the rolls I had advantage. The smaller number was a 2 on the die. Both times.
Yep. Okay, I need to come up with something. I need to do something quick. God. Okay. I need to do a private roll to myself.
Oh no.
I'll just use one of my dice here. Okay. So as you leap over the fence, and Longstaff's about to say something when you see it. you see staring at you, previously chewing on some cud, which it now spits out, is a ram. And one of its front hoofs just starts digging into the dirt.
What would I have to roll to try to calm it down?
Animal handling.
Okay. Yeah. 11.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course, the one game I'm not playing a druid.
It looks at you and charges you.
I'm gonna leap over this thing when it gets near. Like I'm
Uh-huh.
playing leapfrog.
Uh-huh. Well, it's going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do this roll publicly because that's fun.
Because it's funny.
So now we want a D20. What the hell is it doing? Okay. That's a natural 20.
God fucking damn it. Can we roll initiative or something? That's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. I love this.
Oh boy.
Can I try to lasso and wrangle this little critter?
Just beforehand. So okay, and then I need to roll. Oh, I made a minor mistake there, but that's fine. We can calculate this. You take 14 points of damage.
Little less than half.
Perseus.
Little less than half then.
Because it's supposed to be 2d4 plus 6, but 2d4 plus 4. So it's and I forgot to lower it, so it's the dice are correct, but that plus 6 is wrong. So it's actually supposed to be plus 4, so it goes down to 10. But you still also so you take 10 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of force damage as the ram gets you in the crown jewels and
Now
flings you
what?
back over the fence.
Can I try to do a flip and land it?
You actually need to do a DC. You need to do a strength saving throw for me. You could if you could, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, because it got you in the crown jewels and also flung you over the fence, and you are prone on the ground.
Well, that's one way to neuter a cat.
Alright, that one's fucking supper. Fucking hell.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah.
It
That's
hurt.
That's
No, it
Ramsey.
didn't hurt.
That's Gordon for you.
It hurt. Oh, that hurt a lot.
The
It didn't hurt that
gigantic.
bad, but it hurt a lot.
Well, I
He's
guess you can say Gordon's looks straight at Perseus, a little nuts.
I'm gonna throw a rock at Sunny. I'm legit gonna pick up a rock and chuck it as hard as I can at Sunny for that one.
Are you?
Is just leaning against the fence with her arms crossed.
I'm wanting to do non-lethal damage if you're making me attack with it, but I'm just like gonna chuck a rock at her for it.
Go ahead and roll. Are you proficient in simple ranged weapons?
I am proficient in simple weapons.
Okay, yep. So go ahead and roll a d20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
All right, can I just roll a dex save since it has that all that pluses already?
Sure.
I rolled the
Does
lowest I could get with that in that one.
does an 8 beat your AC?
No.
You fling the rock at Sunny and it goes wide. Just scatters. Longstaff just kind of looks at you all confused.
Ignore the morons.
That wasn't funny, you fucking bitch.
Oh, it was hilarious.
What's more funny is your name.
That lamb is still over there.
Can I try to lasso it?
Are you getting into his pen?
Yeah, I'm guessing
You
on my
know what?
17, all I saw was the goat.
Yes, I'm getting in. I'm getting into the pan.
All right.
It looks at you. It starts. Its hoof is going.
Damn it. We're supposed to be looking for shit. That's all I was trying to do.
Go ahead and have you got a lasso?
I got rope.
Okay. Go ahead and give us a. This would be a strength check. Because technically the lasso is a weapon. So this, are you? Let me check. I think the lasso is a
Tabitha,
simple weapon.
I got 10 gold on Sunny getting their ass knocked down.
Yeah, we'll consider this like a whip almost. Are you? You're a fighter. You're proficient in all weapons. So yeah. Go ahead and give us a strength check with your bonus. Yeah, go ahead and give us a strength check with your proficiency. 7. You
9.
you throw it. And it swing. You throw it and it goes over the horns and misses.
Ah, shit.
It now is going to. It is now going to charge you.
I got 12 gold that it gets him in the ass instead of the balls.
Sunny's
Sunny's-
female.
Yeah.
I just have 10 gold on her folding on their ass.
Okay. Does a 19 beat your AC?
Yes. I don't even have to look. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the good news is it's not as much damage as what
We
as
haven't
what was
even faced the dire wolf yet.
so that's 8 bludgeoning damage and 5 points of force damage.
So, dang. 1 point less than I took.
So,
As you too are booted out of the pen.
14, 13, 13 HP. Got it.
Perseus is laughing his ass off at this.
Okay, that's enough playing with the lamp.
I wasn't trying to play. I was just trying to find what the fuck was going on. And this mother. Why is the ram in there anyway?
Is there a feed bucket nearby?
There is a feed bucket nearby.
All right, and do you
Tabitha's
have
gonna
any
reach
rat
in.
poison?
Oh, Tabitha's gonna reach in, grab a handful of food, and hold her hand out over the fence. She's not going in there.
Gordon comes up to you as he has been identified. Sniffs your hand.
She'll scratch his head while he's eating.
So can we use that one as bait or?
No.
No, we're
That's
gonna use the
that's my
llama
prize.
bait. Right.
He tries to jump over the fence, scrambles and falls on his ass.
Ah.
Please don't upset my prize ram.
All right.
As we all hear the donkey scream in pain.
He's smarter than he looks, that one.
She just reaches over, scratches him behind the horns. I know.
Right. Do you have any rat poison?
He kind of looks. Well, we don't necessarily have. We don't do the crop stuff. We're a pasture farm, so we don't really have rat poison. They don't eat enough of the. Well, they generally don't eat the feed.
Right.
But he kind of. If you want to investigate, might I suggest starting with the pen?
That's what I was trying to do.
But he. So the pen is not. The pen is not separated. It is part of the main housing area that you are in. So if you've imagine you've got his house to the north, you've got helpers' houses to the west, you've come from the south, the pen is to the east.
Okay.
And it is not separated by a fence for you to get in. There is a way for you guys to get in on the human side, on the sentient side.
All right. Come along, Gordon. Show me around.
Gordon, if you leap over into his pen, he doesn't attack you. And he guides you towards the door to the pen that the sheep would go in normally. And he stays outside and just motions in for you to go in.
She'll give him another scratch on the horns. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Thank you.
And I'll just follow behind her, keeping my eyes on that goat at all times.
So he's
Go
gonna
ahead.
do the same.
With just
Go
a
ahead
Don't
and-
do too
glare.
much damage to the two of them. I need them.
Go ahead and give an insight check, both of you.
16.
Yes, I am having you insight the goat.
I don't want to be inside the goat. That's disgusting.
Beat me to it.
So, Whiskers, you don't notice this, but Tabitha, and not Tabitha, sorry, Perseus, it just looks at you, and you can tell by its eyes, it's saying, "Fucking try me, I dare you. You leave my kids alone."
As soon as we get into the pen and close it behind us, I'm gonna look at him and just say, "You know, your mother was probably your sister."
Damn.
Motherfucker!
Please tell me my insight can give me just an inkling of what he means by it.
He is very much riled up.
I love that shit.
From inside, you just hear, if you two get your asses kicked by Bram, I'm only going to sit here and laugh at you.
If that ram comes at me again, I'm going to kill it.
For those at home that are listening, yes, I did in fact just try me, bitch. As I've also been bearing motherfucker at those two.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give a first level cure wounds to Sunny.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
If things will let me roll. Hold on, let me mark down I'm using the spell. And when you click things that they don't want to click, I'll just do it this way. Get yourself 8 back.
17, 18, 20. Okay. Thank you. Much
You're welcome.
obliged, partner.
Next time, I'm letting that ram stick its horn up your ass.
So,
Better than getting sounded by its horns.
as you enter the pen, so as I said, this is a barn pen. So it's closed on all four sides. There's the entrance you're coming in, and then there's the humanoid entrance on the other side. On one side. It is currently empty because the sheep have been let out to pasture. But it does smell. It smells of hay, of sheep dung, and earth.
Hey, Sonny, that kind of smells like you out here.
Yeah, and the smell is what I imagine you look like.
Good
Give me
one.
1 second.
In terms of light, you can see that there is one giant bay window, as it were, one of those windows at the top of the barn that lets light in, like just a gap in the wall. If you think like stereotypical barn where the crane would be to lift stuff in. And that is what you can see immediately.
Can I make a
No,
perception check? Oh, go ahead.
Tabitha's just gonna have a look around, see if there's anything that stands out as important.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No trouble. Go ahead and give us an investigation check, please, Tabitha.
8.
Taking a look around, you do notice that on the side of the barn where the big window is, there is a large amount of red stain on the hay. About 8 sheep's worth.
Whoa, that was loud. I am so sorry. I don't even know what I clicked there to make that noise.
We did
I
not
think
hear
I'm the
it.
only one who heard it.
Yeah,
Okay, well, it was extremely loud and right in my ear, and I freaked the fuck out.
it's okay, mate. But yeah, is big. There is a giant pool of red.
Can I do a perception check around that pool to see if I find any footprints that aren't supposed to be there?
This would be more of an this would be an investigation.
Can I use? Damn.
I'm gonna roll investigation to see if I can find some claw
Hey,
mark.
that works.
Okay, go ahead and give us an investigation. So, uh, Sunny, you would notice this along with Perseus. There are no claw marks on the floor, but
That's weird.
Perseus, you look up and there's like a ledge above where the pool of blood is, and you can see deep scratch marks there in the wood on the side.
Hmm. That's
So this wolf is
concerning.
like Wile E. Coyote it or something.
How high up are the scratch marks?
They're about 10 feet high.
Hmm. I'm thinking less direwolf now and maybe werewolf or bear.
Or something that flies. Not that I would have any clue what that is.
I will say there is a ladder leading up to this ledge as well.
No, Tabitha's gonna climb up there.
Mhm. As you climb up and you take a look, and even with that still reflecting your investigation roll, there is a trail of blood leading from the edge all the way to the window.
She'll beckon for the other two to follow her.
I'll climb up. I'll climb up and see what's going on.
Mhm.
What's
No,
the issue? Oh
she'll
Jesus.
point it. Yeah, that looks kind of important.
Hey, can I?
Also, it takes a lot of strength to get a sheep up this high and then out a window.
I. Are there any tracks outside at all?
Um,
Let's go
go
find
ahead
out.
and give I will say as well, I will say as well, Perseus,
Yes.
as you're looking with that, still that high investigation, you do notice, so up here is where some of the feed has been stored. You also notice there's a few hay bales here probably for horse feed or something, or for animal feed. One of the bales has a foot-long feather sticking out of it. And there is a little bit of red stained on this otherwise light grey feather.
Can I do would it be animal handling or nature on it?
This would be polite enough to give me a second.
Okay,
No.
that's it. You beat me to the joke. I'm gonna be
This
like,
would
okay, there's your
be
second.
this would be nature.
All right. Would this be with the advantage from the grasslands or no?
I mean, you're technically inside at the
Yeah.
moment, so no.
That's why I double checked with you. All right, nature. 15.
15? Dash a big feather, dash a big bird, something with wings.
Gee, you think?
Cockatrice maybe or harpy?
You imagine
Can
one of
I
those two.
can I try? Can I give a attempt at a good old nature check?
Right?
Yep.
I'll pass you the feather.
It's a large flying creature. It could
I'm
be
fine.
it could be a cockatrice, it could be a rock, could be a harpy, could be
A velociraptor maybe?
no, that doesn't fly.
But it has
No, but they
feathers.
got incredible dexterity.
Um, could be a giant eagle.
Would a giant eagle fit through that window?
It's a big window. You could push someone through that.
Okay, yeah, definitely a giant eagle then.
Could be a dire
Please,
eagle.
Could be a griffin.
please don't tell me you created a flying wolf.
No, that's for Delta Green.
I'm just imagining the
Yes.
flying shark and thinking you played on that.
Again, Delta Green.
Wolf
Also,
tornado.
But flying shark has a stat block in D&D.
well, that's something for a pirate adventure.
Uh-huh. Get the
No Sharknadoes, please.
right? Do you think we should follow the trail of blood then?
Probably.
Right? Can I climb out the window and down?
Uh, you look out the window. It is just a sheer drop.
Yeah, I'm a tabaxi. I can have climb speed.
Okay, yep, you can climb down. That's no problem.
I am gonna go out the normal way
Yep,
and
you go out the
get
door
back on the
that's
wall.
underneath it. You go out the door that's underneath the window, like a sensible person.
Well,
Can
I'm
I
trying
try
to
to
keep my eye on the trail of blood.
can, can I try to jump out the window
Oh
and
no,
do
I'm
like a
not. I'm
six
not.
flip?
I just gave you health. I am not doing it again. I have so few spell slots for health, man.
Roll acrobatics or athletics. Actually, because you said you're rolling, this is acrobatics.
Hmm.
You successfully do it without harming yourself.
So Sunny's gonna take like a running start right when Perseus goes like out the window to climb down, and she's just gonna run and just like fucking headfirst dive through the window, flip, and land right on her feet.
I'm gonna, since Sunny's doing it right then, I'm gonna peek inside again just once more and say, "You dropped your gun on your drum. It's still up here."
She's gonna like feel like her pocket. Oh god damn it.
Roll luck. Roll a d20 for me.
I was wanting to roll a deception, but
Okay,
okay.
roll deception. Okay, yeah, roll deception.
13.
Roll insight. To combat.
Okay, and roll 20 just did its roll 20 thing, so let me just reload it super quickly.
Roll 22 and roll 20 fuckery.
Roll 20 is rolling its roll 20 all over everything.
Usual.
Nasty.
I think that's the worst thing I've ever said.
It actually made me just a little bit uncomfortable.
You said insight, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, you go find your gun.
Oh god damn it.
And when she walks by, can I try to nab it out of her holster?
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand, and then
Nat 20.
yeah, you look around, and Sonny, you can't find your gun in this barn.
Oh, motherfucker, I dropped it in town, didn't I? Fuck it, I'll get it later. Fuck!
I'm gonna hide it while she's up there. Like on my person.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and give us an investigation check, Sonny.
Don't get me wrong, I'll give it back if we need it if she needs it in combat, but I just want to fuck with her for a little bit.
Meanwhile, Tabitha is outside, scratching Gordon behind the ears, leaning up against him, watching this all go down, and just, having a conversation with Gordon.
Yeah.
Why
Gordon
was
is
again?
Gordon is leaning against you. And he just looks at you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, we ready
Yeah.
to go?
Don't suppose you could
What?
just tell me
Why
what's
do I
going
need
on?
to roll investigation?
You can't find your gun up here. It's you definitely
Okay.
left it back in town. He looks at you. Yeah.
No, I meant with the sheep, not those two idiots.
Ah, ah, mm. And he motions towards the mountains. Ah,
All right, come on, you two. We got a hike
Alright.
to make. Thanks,
Alright.
Gordon.
ah.
Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Aye. For those
I'm just gonna
interested, the goat just said, in goat, that's what your mother said last night.
I'm gonna laugh at that. That's hilarious. You're right back there, Mr. You're right, Golden. You're alright.
Eh,
Aye, fuck you too. Alright, let's start tracking this bitch.
She's gonna catch up with them. Can one of y'all's remind me after this quest to go back into town and look for my gun?
You sure you didn't accidentally leave it back in the caravan?
Well, let's hope it's in the
Um,
caravan and we'll make life easier.
I'm sure it'll turn up sooner or later.
I don't need my gun to fight anyway. Just makes things a hell of a lot easier.
So you
So-
start.
So what would it be to try to track the blood trail? Like if it's dragging or flying it, whatever it's
Uh,
got.
This will be a train. Work with me. This will be a. Why is my brain suddenly frozen?
Will it be a nature or survival?
Survival.
Okay.
Thank you.
With advantage or no?
You are exiting grassland and going into forest and mountain.
Understood. Nat 20 again.
Okay. Could, could you do me a favor? Could you stop doing that, please? This is what happened last time.
The whole point of my character is to get us places with efficiency. That's the whole point of my character, my guy.
Mm-hmm. So you start traversing the mountain, and you start getting higher and higher up into the cliff, and eventually, as you can still occasionally make out the bits of blood that you saw earlier. And eventually the forest gives way to a small path. And on this path, you have the mountain on one side rising up in a steep, almost like a 70-degree angle.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, it is just as equal a sheer drop. And eventually, you guys reach a turn. I'm going to drag your characters out. And then Perseus. So if we have a look at this map, the path carries on to the east of the map. On the north of the map is the sheer cliff down. And on your to the south is the cliff going up. But you do see that the blood does follow this path and then goes into this small inlet here.
All right. I think I actually want to use one of my new ranger abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning at 3rd level, you can use your action and expend one ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on the region around you. For 1 minute per level of the spell you expend, you can sense whenever the following types of creature. Okay, never mind. Okay. Following types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. It doesn't reveal them and their number. Doesn't reveal the location or number. Nah, I'm not going to use that. Not just yet. I read it wrong.
It's okay.
Imagine if you do use it and you just reveal that there's like a fucking army of undead dead behind like the dark inlet.
It doesn't tell me the number. It tells me the types that are within the radius. Alright, shall we trek on? Oh, which way's
Yeah,
the
let's-
blood trail leading? Is the real question.
It's leading. The blood trail leads along the cliff face into the inlet.
So it's heading to the east.
No, it's heading in here. So if I do a very quick, I can find the right tool. There we go.
So is it heading here then?
Yes, it is heading in. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Every artist's worst nightmare.
Got it.
well,
Alright.
let's keep following this bitch's Shark Week.
Now the real question is, do we scale the cliff? All right. The real question is, do we scale the cliff?
Is there an easier way around?
I mean, we can go through. He's like, go. All right. All right. Who wants to go first?
I ain't afraid of no danger.
Okay,
Can I try to slip Sunny her pistol while we're walking?
roll sleight of hand.
Gets in that one.
8.
Sonny, you feel someone rummaging in your holster, and when you look down, you see Perseus holding your pistol, trying to put it back into the holster.
Can I try to deceive him to can I just try to pretend I don't notice?
Go ahead and roll deception with advantage. Because Perseus is too busy focused. Yeah, Perseus, you think you successfully put the pistol back in without Sonny noticing. Sonny, you successfully hide the fact that you know this son bitch took it.
All right.
How about you lead the way a little bit, Perseus?
All right. I will have my longbow at the ready, and I will lead the way.
As he passes me, can I trip him?
Roll a dexterity check, please. Acrobatics or athletics.
Which one?
Whichever one is highest for you.
I call that a success.
Yeah. I need an athletics check from Perseus, please.
Oh, down the cliff I go.
Only ever been a natural one. Perseus, you trip and fall flat on your face.
I'll be a good fall, you gun thief.
Should have just thrown it down the cliff like I wanted to.
I now need to roll something. Where are they? There they are. Hello, my beauties.
Uh-oh.
That's never a good sign.
I need to make it so that when I roll with you, I don't reveal you. How do I do that with an NPC?
GM roll. Should still work.
Or always whisper rolls or something like that.
Yeah, but isn't there a thing you select to make sure it does that?
Yeah, you have to go into the NPC settings by hitting the settings button on the actual character card.
Ah, yeah. Mythic. Query, advantage toggle, whisper toggle. Don't want to roll damage. There we go. Okie dokie. To me, please. And then they need to give. I need. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Bye bye, Sonny. It was nice knowing you. Not.
Well, actually, Perseus, it's because of you. You hear all of you, the two of you, because Tabitha's done the smart thing and stayed behind. You hear a fluttering coming from inside the cave. And you watch as a form appears from inside the cave itself.
Doo-doo,
A
doo-doo.
tall figure appears, humanoid in shape, except for these very large wings.
Oh, you didn't.
It looks, you see a feminine form, naked, staring at you all through blurry eyes. Well, at the two of you through blurry eyes.
Oh
You
crap! It's a
see,
harpy.
Fucking called it.
this should hopefully only show you. This character isn't currently shared with any players. Do you want to share with all players in the game?
I mean, if you have a token out, it's probably on the wrong layer. We can't see it.
Oh, no. I'm just wondering if I share the character, if it will share the. Let me
It will
just.
share. It will share the stat block.
Okay. In that case, let me just drag out a random token.
Oh, there's more than one.
There we go. That's what you see.
That'd be a harpy.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Can I try seducing the harpy? I'm kidding.
All right, I get a bonus of my initiative rolls equal to my whiz mod due to dread and busher. So it's going to be this plus 3. 17.
Okay, I'll edit that as such. And I need to roll the Harpies initiative, which is just dexterity. Oops. Oh, that's going to be fun. She gets. Okay, I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. At 10.
Dang,
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
it's 0 on initiative.
Hey, I rolled the exact average for my initiative. I'm okay with going last.
So, why is this not organized all the way around? There we go. So, Sunny, you are first.
Random question: Are harpies cognitive?
Meaning?
Are they sentient?
Yes.
Like, do they have animalistic brains, or are they intelligent? Is my question.
They are. They are. Go ahead and give us a nature roll to quickly determine if you know what that. You think to yourself, harpies are like birds. Birds are stupid.
Dang.
Like, it looks human. You're not entirely sure if it's as intelligent as a humanoid.
How dark is the... Oh, wait, winter.
Can I waste my turn trying to roll animal handling on it?
You can. Okay, what would you like to try and do?
Sunny is going to lower her gun, get into a stance, and go like, hey, easy there, easy there, there.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't here to hurt you, maybe. Listen, you're very pretty bird, and no, I don't much like killing creatures as pretty as this. So how about Matt? Like she's essentially trying to reason with a creature she thinks is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you do your killing business elsewhere, so the people have some things left,
That's
and
it.
we won't have to kill you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Search your turn?
Yeah, I'm willing to waste my turn.
Okay. Tabitha,
Yep.
what would you like to do?
Well, she has no idea what's going on up there, so she is gonna start heading up once it's been quiet for a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll probably take her a few minutes to get there.
Yeah. I mean, you're just right there, so you're on the map. You do
He's not in it.
hear. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's the harpy's turn. The harpy is gonna spread its wings. It's gonna fly up 10 feet. So you just watch as the wings spread and it's then gonna look at the two. It's then gonna move 5, 10. Look at the two of you. Look at you, Sonny. It opens its mouth, and you start hearing one of the most beautiful songs you have ever heard in your entire life. Sorry, both of you would hear this. You just hear the most beautiful song coming out of this out of this harpy's mouth.
I'm
I need
preparing the wisdom save.
both of you need to make me wisdom saves, please. Okay. Well, congratulations. You feel the wave of arcane song creep over you and shake it off. So that's the good news. Would you like to know what the bad news is?
Oh.
Yeah, what's
Shit.
the bad news?
The bad news is, as I will reveal the last little bits of the map, is that
It's not alone. Oh shit.
you you watch as 5 more harpies stir up, awakened by the sound of their sister singing. That is going to be 5 more initiatives added.
Oh shit.
You didn't kick the hornet's nest. You kicked the harpy's nest.
Oh no.
If this
I would
if
argue
this
that the
wasn't
bad
a
news
life threatening moment, this would be a lesbian's paradise.
So what? There we go. Another one
Like,
got.
I still think
2
it
got
should probably
19.
be.
Okay. 2 of them got 19. Okay, that one got 19 as well. So that one goes up there. So pink harpy finishes. Red harpy immediately starts. They're going to fly up 10 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I need 2 more wisdom saving throws from you, please. So let's see. Okay. Perseus, you managed to survive the second onslaught of arcane song. Sunny, you are now charmed.
Ah, fuck.
You are charmed by the harpy's song. And you feel the urge, the compulsion to get closer to the harpy. So I will mark you with the red one and the cobweb because that's appropriate to me.
You're caught in the red's web.
Yep. Perseus,
Yes.
is your turn.
Question, how dark is the cave?
Dimly lit.
Damn it. Okay. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark,
Mm-hmm.
which I choose a creature I see within range and target it as my quarry. Until the spell ends, I deal an extra d6 to the target when I hit it, and I have advantage on Wisdom, Perception, and Survival checks to find it. If it drops to 0 hit points, I can move my Hunter's Mark to another creature. I'm going to put it on the red one for now.
Okay, so the red one is Hunter's Marked. We'll
Yeah,
put the arrow, this one on them.
and then I will use my action to shoot it with my bow.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
Well, I gotta make sure everything's all right. And it's an additional +2 to this for my archery.
Mm-hmm.
So 25 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, that's gonna be 8 piercing, and it's gonna be 4 force damage. Is it force?
Okay.
Let me double check that. It might just be an additional D6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's additional damage, not
Yep.
force piercing.
Your arrow strikes her in her lower leg,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to check something now. Okay. Good to know. The singing falters, and Whiskers, go ahead and give us another saving throw, please. Wisdom saving throw. You still feel that compulsion to go to the harpy.
And then I'm moving my ass right here.
Uh-huh. Good to know.
That'll be turn.
Yeah. I'm just reading the rule here. Yeah. Okay, yep. So, let's see now, which harpy are you? Blue harpy is going to go fly close to the ground. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And it is also going to sing just you, Perseus. Wisdom saving throw, please.
18.
No effect. Tabitha, you I would
Figure
also
she's
like,
catching up right about now.
yeah. I will say that after this round, you can actually, this is within 300 feet. I'm going to need a wisdom save from you, please.
Oh no. Oh
Tabitha,
no.
Oh no, not the brain cells of the group.
this is a beautiful song. You feel compelled to head towards it.
She's my best.
You
I'm
you
completely
feel compelled.
fucked.
You feel compelled to head towards the sound of this beautiful song. Okay. Next, so that was Blue Harpy. Next up is Purple Harpy. They're going to fly 10 feet up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Another save, please, Perseus.
Holy shit. I stand alone.
Yep, that's her turn. Orange. It's going to fly 10 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, no, 30. There we go. Another wisdom save, please.
I'm not liking this.
And finally, the green harpy. It's going to fly to the ground. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's now 10 feet over the cliff edge. I need you to sink. I need one final save, another save from you, please, Perseus.
Okay.
You are fine.
Okay. Oh, 6 for 6. Okay.
I have to say that is probably the most impressive. That is so impressive that you survived all that.
The good news is, for the next 24 hours, Perseus is immune to all 6 harpy songs.
Holy shit. I'm safe.
The bad news is,
I've now got 6 harpies on my ass.
Sonny, it's your turn.
Y'all just had to go and start a fight with harpies.
I didn't do shit.
Perseus, sorry, Sonny. You are currently incapacitated. All you can do is head towards the red harpy and get within 5 feet of them.
Oh no.
Uh,
That pathing.
and that is your turn. Tabitha, you are now on the board. Please direct yourself as close to the blue harpy as you can.
Just as soon as I can find myself.
That's Tabitha's turn. Pink harpy is going to come flying out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to look at you, Perseus. And is going to look at you and say, "Leave us be, hunters. We have no quarrel with you. Just return our sister."
Sister. What sister? We are told you are killing sheep.
We seek our sister. We hunt to force the capturer out.
Who was the capturer?
Someone of high status in your flock. Your leader.
Alright, listen, lady. I ain't got no leader. But I think I know who you're talking about.
That's going to be her turn. The red harpy is going to fly next to you, Whiskers. So that'll be 5 there. And she's gently going to try and pick you up. Which she does. She's still singing us. Oh, sorry. Actually, I lied. Could both of you, please, could both Whiskers and Tabitha roll me a a wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure, let them roll a successful one.
Yeah, that's not a success.
Okay. Whiskers, at the end of your turn, you suddenly break free and you realize, oh shit, I'm in a harpy cave.
Oh, fuck! She pulls out her gun.
Yep. Tabitha, you still are wanting to head towards the blue harpy.
You're so pretty.
Mhm. It's like listening to that baby lamb bleat. Uh,
Meh.
I look it up. Will it turn up correctly? There we go. Um, well, the red harpy now knows you are no longer charmed. Whiskers. It doesn't like that. It comes towards you and is going to attack you. It does have a multi-attack. Does a 12 beat your AC?
No.
Well, that's good. And I'm guessing a 6 doesn't.
No.
You manage to dodge out of the way as it attacks with its one hand with its claw and another with a club that it has.
She like dodge and rolls out of the way. Looks at the harpy. Is like, "Hey, listen, you're a fine piece of ass, but you hypnotizing. You ain't getting any of this, hon. Even though I do like to play rough."
Perseus, it is now your turn.
I am going to use my last spell slot to cast Zephyr Strike. Here. You move like the wind. For the duration, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once
Okay.
before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll for my turn. Deals an extra d8 on a hit, and whether I hit or miss, my speed increases by 30 until the end of the turn.
Nice.
I'm gonna raise my bow.
Mm-hmm.
Use the bonus from Zephyr Strike in this hit. I'm going to step one right over here, so I have a clear line of sight to the red harpy. And I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
It hits.
All right. It's going to deal 8 piercing,
Mm-hmm.
6 from the 3 from Hunter's Mark, and additional 3 from the Zephyr Strike.
Oh, that's the wrong number.
So 14 altogether.
Mm-hmm. She's looking hurt.
And then I'm going to go 10, 15, 20, 25. Try to pick up Tabitha and scream, Sonny, we're getting the fuck out of here. And try to bolt.
But I don't want to. I want to stay with the pretty lady.
I thought I was gay.
So, okay, that's what you do. The blue
Yeah,
harpy.
I still have like 35 feet of movement. I'm trying to pick up Tabitha and go.
Okay. Unfortunately, you used your action to attack. So,
All right, then I'm just gonna fucking run. Then tell him let's go. I'm out of there.
mhm. The blue harpy is going to continue singing as a bonus action. But they're going to stay where they are. Doesn't say anything if they continue singing. Oh, any creature that can hear the song. Sunny, I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Fuck.
Harpies, man. Well, Red had your interest, but now Blue has caught your attention. You are now you don't move yet, but you are now charmed by Blue.
That was a finger slip. Apologies.
Yeah, no problem. And for those wondering, I will say you are only resistant. You can no longer be affected by the specific harpy you save against.
Why I got extremely lucky.
Yep. Purple harpy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You see she is flying after you. Perseus.
Yeah,
You did just shoot her sister.
that sister tried to attack my friend.
Mm-hmm. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Tabitha does not get an attack of opportunity because she is technically incapacitated. And then green. Oh no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet to descend, and they're going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-attack.
Mm-hmm.
Does 17 beat your AC?
Yes, it does.
4 points of slashing to you.
Okay.
That is actually a shit roll. And I'm guessing a 7 doesn't beat your AC.
Nope.
Okay. But Green looks at you and goes, "You dare attack us when we tell you our plight."
After you told me your plight, you still attacked my friend.
How do we know you do not intend to slaughter all of us?
How do we know you're not trying to lure us into a trap?
You broke into our nest. You hold our sister captive.
We do not work for them.
Then why are you here, fairy one?
Looking for a missing sheep. That is all we were hired for.
We attack the sheep and feed ourselves because we know this hurts the one that you work for.
Wait
You
a
should get
minute.
Then you should get your sister. Stop squabbling with us.
We do not know where they are kept. We seek your master to punish them and to free our sister by having them tell us. Instead, they
she's-
send cowards like you to attack us in our sleep.
Well, if you're looking for... You said there was one of power, yes?
Your leader, yes.
Well then, look for the largest building on the outskirts of the town. They'll most likely be there.
And how do you expect us to survive in your world?
Quite simply. Attack in their sleep.
That is her turn. Sonny! Please head towards the blue harpy. Red will not take an attack of opportunity. And then, once you have moved your 30 feet, please roll a wisdom saving throw. That's the DC. As you head out the cave, you realize, oh yay, I'm no longer in the harpy cave. Oh shit, there's harpies everywhere.
Oh, god damn it, did I get hypnotized again?
Tabitha,
Yes.
please head towards the blue harpy. And then at the end of your turn, which is now, as you get within 5 feet, go ahead and roll a wisdom save. Well, the good news is you are no longer charmed by the harpy.
Hi, pretty lady. What I miss?
The pink harpy's turn
Oh shit, I need to roll a con save for concentration.
on
Zephyr
Hunt's.
Strike. Hunter's Mark and Zephyr's. No,
Okay.
no, just Zephyr Strike, I think.
Uh,
Nope, I lose it. I can
yeah,
get out and get attacked again.
and you would have lost the Hunter's Mark because Hunter's Mark is also concentration, is it not?
I know.
So she actually gets 3 HP back, which is good.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, that's the good news for her. So she's not as hurt. She's still hurt. But yeah,
Those 2 arrows in her.
the pink harpy looks at you two and says, "Leave us. And if you wish for us to spare anyone, you will find our sister."
Sister, what the... Percy, what the fuck did I miss?
They're trying
Huh?
to get us to find their sister in exchange for our lives.
Ah, okay.
I mean, if their sister was taken, I'll help
But here's
anyway.
the thing, I don't trust them because they attacked you after telling me that.
You,
I mean, it seems like our best course of action to get the fuck out of here and not die.
the pink harpy says, "You came with ill intent. Not all of us are aware of your actions. How do we know that you do not intend to come back and hunt us with a larger party?"
I mean, hey, listen here, sugar. If I was gonna come back and hunt you, it would be for a different kind of game. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. God damn it.
to be fair, I have no idea what's going on at the moment.
Mm-hmm. She looks to you to demonstrate to you that your friend is the exception. We have no further quarrel with this town, this nest, if our sister is free.
Can I do something?
Mm-hmm.
Someone's gonna take her gun out and like toss it towards the harpy. We'll get your sister back, and to prove that we're not gonna come back to hunt you. That's my most powerful weapon. Then, and you hold on to that till we come back.
She picks it up and looks at it. This is a lump of iron with holes
A
in
lump
it.
of a lump of iron that shoots another lump of iron at speed so fast can pierce right through your heart.
You intend to rescue my sister?
Look, without giving too much away, I know what it's like to be separated from your family. So if you're being truthful that your sister was taken by those hicks down there, well, shoot, I see no problem with reuniting them. Gives us less bloodshed, and we still get the money. Win-win. Should I roll
Very well.
persuasion to prove that I'm like being honest?
Yep. Go ahead and roll. With advantage. She can't understand 100% of how the gun works, but she understands that boom boom stick is dangerous. She looks at you and says, if you free our sister, we have trinkets that we can offer in return.
I mean, hey, I ain't want to say no to some free treasure, but hey, best thing you can do in return is stop taking all those lambs down there, and I think we can call it square.
Very well. If you find our sister, tell her that Solete sent for you.
You betcha. Percy, Tabby, B, let's go talk to some people who hired us.
Lead the way.
And
Right.
indeed, the harpies halt their attack and let you leave. It is about mid-afternoon by the time you arrive back at the farm. Took you about an hour to get up there, an hour to get back. Longstaff is the person who was identified by the name Longstaff. Eric Longstaff is out in his fields, tending to his sheep. Gordon looks at you all as you, from his pen, as you enter the farm.
Hi, Gordon.
And meh. Do you guys wish to head straight back to town? Or would you like to do more stuff here at the farm?
I think it'd be smart just to head back to town.
Okay. Unless anyone has anything else they would like to do.
I'd say let's head back to town.
It's fine with me.
So you travel back towards town and arrive at about lunchtime. The town is a little bit more busy. Because it is lunchtime. But you successfully managed to you enter the town, take a walk around, and now you can smell food being cooked. You can see people walking around doing their thing. A couple of people give Perseus and an odd look. Not because they've never seen a tabaxi before, but because you are currently beat to shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glaring at everyone that's looking at me like that as we're walking by.
Few people kind of lean over and whisper. But they have no interest in actually asking why the hell you look the way you do.
It's probably for the best.
Right. How do you suppose we go about this?
I mean, swords tend to work well.
Hmm. I'll be honest. I had half a thought, but I know you two wouldn't probably agree with it.
Hey, I'm down for anything.
So you would pit the city guard against what we found out there while we rescued?
Mm.
No, the problem is we've got a 50-50% of the city guard being in on it.
Hey, that's true. But we could say that they're planning to attack the manor and have the city guard go up there. No, that's not a good idea. Maybe tell them there's a... We felt they were overwhelmed, but we know what they're going to attack tonight. And then tell them a farm that hasn't been attacked, and then slip into the manor while most of the guard are away.
We could.
Mm. Do you think, Sonny?
Hmm. I mean, it's a solid plan, all things considered. But like my hang up is if they wanted the guard to protect, if they wanted the guard to be able to face the harpies, they would have sent the guards up to face them first and foremost. They wouldn't have their tails in between their legs going, "Oh, someone else, please help us, stop who's ever killing the sheep."
We didn't know where they were.
True, true.
That's what I'm saying. Say we were not there, heard what was up there, knew we were outnumbered, but heard them talking about where they were going to attack next. Then maybe convince the captain of the guard to send a good few of his men there and wait for nothing while we sneak in.
Then we save the harpy and kick the living shit out of the person who took her.
Yeah, I was thinking more rob blind, but
We're all blind, kick the shit out of, torture, same thing.
We could do all three.
I like the way you think, Tabby. Okay, solid plan. And I'm in.
All right.
So, okay, so who are you going to go looking for?
Probably the captain of the guard.
Okay. You can find Bertrand. That's no problem. He's still at the coaching inn.
Imagine
Current
having the name Bertram.
he's
The name. I kid.
It's fine.
you can see now, instead of dealing with the main issue, he currently has two individuals. One is more fancifully dressed than the other. The one is dressed more or less like an average farmer, whilst the other one is more like a merchant. And you watch as the merchant says, I can assure you, Sir Bertrand, I paid the full amount as promised per pound of the wool. It is not my fault that I did not receive the full amount that I was promised. To which the farmer responds, No, I gave him all the wool. I gave him the amount he asked for. He's undercharging me. He's underpaying me. I promise you, sir. Bertrand kind of is looking over some stuff, and it says, So just so I understand this, you agreed to a total of 50 pounds of wool. Yes, that's correct. And you claim to have received how much? 40 pounds of wool. And he looks at the farmer, at the shepherd, and he says, And you claim to have delivered the full 50 pounds. Yes, that's right. When did you deliver this? Last week. And he kind of looks at the farmer and goes, By any chance, was this during the storm? Yeah. Did you cover the wool before you transported it to the mill? No. Do you have... Oh, by the gods, do you have a scale at your farm? Not for that amount of wool. He kind of looks at the farmer and goes, Did it not occur to you that maybe the wool got wet and was heavier than you initially thought when you got to the mill? And the farmer just stares blankly. But I got underpaid. I was promised money for 50 pounds of wool. Bertrand just kind of sighs.
All right, farmer. I couldn't help but overhear. You do realize that things get heavier when they get wet, yes?
Yeah.
So, if you were traveling with this wool across town to the mill in the pouring rain, don't you think it would have gotten heavier as you traveled? So when you
But it-
finally got it weighed, it was 50 pounds soaking wet. But when it dried, it was 40.
Roll a persuasion check.
A what check?
Persuasion.
Hold on. Need the page to load. 11.
He's not. Have you ever seen the video of the Scottish guy who can't understand the difference between a kilo of steel and a kilo of feathers?
There is no difference.
Yeah. That guy, that guy's facial expressions. That's currently what the farmer is having.
Oh, okay. I see. You're an idiot. Understood.
I'm no idiot, thank you.
I'm just gonna look at the merchant and Bertrand at this point with a deadpan, really.
Merchant is sucking their lips in. Bertrand is looking at the empty tankard next to him and is questioning whether to go for something stronger.
All right. Here's what happened. Water heavy. Yes. Water make thing heavy. So you gave less thinking more. So you owe him 10 more pounds of wool.
Will I get paid for the extra £10 though?
That's up
To
to
which
him.
yes, you would receive the money. Fine. Fine then, I'll get you your extra £10. But I'm still considering this a rip-off. I'm being paid for £50 when I have to now bring you 60. And he just gives up and wanders out the tavern.
You
The
do that
merchant
every day.
Not everyone is as educated as we are. The town does not necessarily have a schoolhouse. Most of the people here are self-taught. But thank you anyway. Idiot is its own language, and it's nice to meet someone who can understand it but isn't fluent.
So we figured out the problem.
I will leave you, Bertrand. Thank you very much, Jacob. Have a have a good rest of your day. Can I you and the merchant leaves. Merchant looks at you three and goes, so did you get the wolf?
It's not a wolf per se.
Then what the fuck is it?
A harpy flock.
Bunch of naked bird ladies.
There was a good few of them. More than we could handle, so we just sat by and overheard where they're going to attack next.
Oh? And where's that?
Kind of funny because the farmer that owns the farm they're going to attack just walked out.
Go ahead and give a deception roll.
19.
19. Okay. It's Bertrand's stats. He kind of looks at it. So the harpies told you.
No. They were talking about it. We overheard. Do you think I'm crazy enough to walk into a harpy nest?
And what's with all the blood?
Gordon.
At which he registers for a moment. It takes him a moment to register. Ah! And gives this big old belly laugh that the entire inn just stops and looks at him. And he just starts to go purple from laughing too hard. And eventually he's able to catch his breath. But like for a solid 3 to 4 minutes, it is just laughter. And when he finally starts catching his breath again, it takes him all his strength not to go back into another fit. You, I take it you
Up the
went up
fence, yes.
No, don't.
Yeah,
Hey, it happened to her too, and I'm gonna point at Sunny.
Oh,
yeah, but you got hit square in the nuts. I think that's funnier than me getting kicked in the ass.
as soon as you mention that, Bertrand manages to create a sound of both a wince in sympathy and a heave in please, I'm going to die. Stop
What
telling
the?
me this funny stuff.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Slams the table a few times. Oh, I just wet myself. That's beautiful. Oh, well, I suppose we'll warn Jerry tonight to
Hey,
double check. We'll send some people with crossbows out. Oh, can we trust you to be there?
I'm fucking knackered. I need to take a rest, man.
Well, you can take a rest now and be
Oh,
with
yeah.
us tonight.
Hey, I don't need you out there, but fuck it. My boat is still hot tonight. That was
Well,
hours ago.
well, you shouldn't have gone in the pen. What did you do? Threaten one of his children?
No, that was after.
Roll a deception check.
Oh, I actually did think it was after. I guess it was before, wasn't it?
Bertrand just nods knowingly.
We're just talking about lamb chops.
Well, I would ask if you have any kids, but I certainly hope you do, because I don't think you'll be able to anymore.
Nah, I never had the ability.
Well, let me tell you now, never threaten a ram's lambs, because they are vicious, especially if it's Gordon.
Hey. I'm gonna wave bartender down and be like, "Can I get some lamb chops?"
Hold on, Cameron. I just realized something. Did you name it Gordon because it's a ram, and that would technically mean it's Gordon Ramsay?
It took you that long to figure that out?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it's Gordon.
You fucking pun-loving son of a bitch.
It took me. You know what I find funny? It's not until I mentioned lamb chops you said that. So you connected it through food.
Yeah, because you mentioned lamb chops, and I was like, hey, Gordon Ramsay, and I'm like, that was done on purpose. That son of a bitch.
But yeah, I'm
He
definitely
seemed
buying
perfectly
lamb
fine to
chops and
me.
an ale.
What was that, love?
He seemed perfectly fine to me.
Oh, yeah. That's because you fed him. And you understood that you understood when he's in his pen, he's in charge. But you also demonstrated respect. You didn't just hop over the pen or tried to lasso him?
Well, we were told that was where the attacks were, and we didn't fucking see him till after I hopped over. No
You had-
warning, no nothing.
Well, Percy. Well, Percy didn't
You
see
had
him.
the
I was
warning,
fully
Sonny.
aware. Yeah, I
You
had
had
the
the
warning.
warning. You're the one who was dumb enough to hop over after what happened to me.
Hey, life's no fun without some risk.
You are brought the barkeeper says we don't have lamb chops, we do have shepherd's pie.
Is that a lot? Is there a goat in it?
I don't know. I can ask I'll ask the butcher, but they generally tend to keep that separate. Goat, sheep, different flavors.
I just had a bad run in with Gordon, so I'm having a hankering for some goat.
We got something for that.
Are they saying it like, oh, this has happened before?
Yes. They hand you they effectively hand you a several I have to look up what this normally looks like because I generally don't order this. They hand you they effectively hand you they give you a goat meat doner kebab.
How much?
That'll be 1 silver.
I'll hand them a silver and 2 copper.
It's good.
I'm just tearing into it with righteous fury. Well, that's going to be all from us, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Flight from Fiorenore. If we can give a round of applause for our DM today.
Thank you. Thank you. Payment should be in the post.
I'll send it to Amber's because you're going to be there before we get to you.
Fair.
All right. Well, hope you all enjoyed. And this is the Penmeister signing out. Would you like to say goodbye, everyone?
Judy.
Remember, drink toxic waste.
No.
And remember, this episode was sponsored by Bob Ross's Portion Sauce.
You forgot the lamb sauce.
No, not my
Wasted.
lamb.